Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Saturday morning here in Buena Vista, Colorado. Currently a brisk 50 degrees. A little smoke in the air. It is definitely summertime in Colorado. Good morning, ponies. This morning we're on our way to work. So we're driving, or we're riding rather, the Sur Ron with a top speed of right around 48 miles an hour on a 100% battery for a little 15-minute trek to the infamous BV Roastery. And burr, is it a little chilly this morning, but beautiful nonetheless. Phew. But yeah, hopefully I've got the mic resituated in my helmet, and I hope that it stays. It's really kind of nice the way it is. It's a little bit further from my mouth. Feels pretty good, feels pretty solid. These washboards on this road are a good test to see if it stays in my helmet. So that's Harvard, that's Yale. Good morning. Harvard, Yale, and Princeton over there. It's probably pretty far away on the GoPro, but Yale's looking awfully majestic. And that's Sleeping Indian right there. And as we come into town, that will be the backdrop for it. It's pretty spectacular at dawn or dusk. So on my first motovlog, I didn't really talk much about this bike. And to be honest, I'm not much of a spec person myself. But just to give you the rundown on it, and the kind of my perspective on the bike, I've been kind of wanting an e-bike, but I also felt that an e-bike was something that wasn't as practical. I don't know, I'm not going to really spend money on an e-bike setup when I've got pedals that I can do the work for me, and the bike doesn't really go faster than 28 miles an hour anyway. And so I've also wanted a dirt bike for a little while. My buddy Philip has kind of talked me into it, and so this was kind of the next, like the compromise between an e-bike and a dirt bike, and it truly is a cross between the two. But what I wondered is, does it feel more like a dirt bike, which I didn't really have any perspective on what a dirt bike felt like exactly, or does it feel more like a mountain bike that is still pretty nimble and agile and isn't gonna throw you around? You ride it, it doesn't ride you, kind of thing. And that's what I was looking for, something that I could still feel completely in control of as someone learning how to dirt bike, essentially. So this is I feel like it's a great introductory dirt bike / motorcycle. And man, I'm so happy with it. I can't tell you the amount of content that I watched on YouTube about this bike before buying it. I did just a ton of way too much watching. It was starting to irritate my wife, I'm sure. But yeah, I just was entrenched in Sur Ron videos, and I wanted to learn everything about it that I could. And this really was the right solution for me. So yeah, a little over $4,000 for the stock version. I got the upgraded seat, and I got a raise in the handlebars. I replaced the brakes. I got a little aftermarket fender down there. What else? I mean, that's pretty much it. It's the stock battery, 60 volt battery. I snipped a wire on the limiter, the green wire, the infamous green wire. And so this bike is not street legal. I could get pulled over and be pretty much screwed. I might edit that out of the video. But I did order plates for it so that it's less illegal, if you will. But yeah, if you're too fast. If you're looking for a daily commuter, especially a city commuter, and you don't need a car, you don't need to pay for all that car insurance, and you don't want to pay for gas, and you want to have more fun on the road, let's be honest, like, it does not get much more fun than this. And something that's a beast off-road. I don't know, for the price of a car, I think it's pretty well worth it. A cheap car, obviously. I think it's pretty well worth it. Sur Ron Light BX is... I don't think it's for everybody, but it certainly is for me. Gravel on the road right here makes me sketched. Squeaky brakes. Let's try that again. I'm working on the wheelie game. I pretty much royally suck at it right now. Eyes on the horizon. That wasn't bad. But here we go. Getting mentally prepared to serve coffee to caffeine addicted tourists all day. It's a job, but it's pretty easy. Pretty simple job, really. I've been working at the coffee shop for a couple months now, and I really do enjoy working there, working with good people, serving coffee in the mountains. Doesn't get too bad. So this is Main Street in Buena Vista. And this road goes all the way up to Cottonwood Pass, up in the mountains. Some incredible hiking up in there. And this is the center of BV. It's a pretty cool little town. Way too many people are here. Not right now. It's surprisingly empty. But you will not find a parking space here in 2 hours. No chance. And there's work. We have arrived. Whew, we did it. Finished the day. We are heading back home. And man, does this place get crazy. This is the scariest place to be on two wheels. A bunch of cranky tourists. Okay, there is a bug in my mask, and that's just not gonna work. That's just not gonna work, tell you what. Shoo. Alright, I think we're good. We're rolling. It is a smoky day Super smoky day. Well, the coffee shop story of the day. The owner of the shop, who's a very sweet little lady, was taking this super old senile man's order. He's just being pretty snarky about the whole bit. And she goes to ask him his name. And he's like, "It's George." She's like, "Alright, George, we'll have it on the end for you. You know, like any other coffee shop." And George was like, "You know how to spell that, little lady?" And she, bless her heart, just looks at him and says, "I think I can manage." The dude just looks at her like she's not even worth the ground she's standing on. I was getting ready to, everything going good here? Some lemonade. I kind of want some lemonade. Anyway, we both had the best laugh about it afterwards, but people can be unnecessarily cranky. And like George, the name is just, it's too easy to spell. How do you spell that name wrong? I don't know. I guess it's just that generation of people. I think everybody else is inept. I hope this audio is turning out pretty well. I really want it to. The microphone is staying in the helmet the way I've got it lodged, so that makes me happy. It's the little things. I'm going to practice some wheelies. No traffic behind me. Keep my body perpendicular to the bike, eyes on the horizon. I'm getting better. It's just the memory, the muscle memory of remembering to keep my finger on that brake and be ready to hit it. Because right now I'm so used to stepping off the back of like a bicycle. But if you default to that every time and you're going too fast, it's not a good combination anyway. Right there too. didn't follow through on it. Got a bogey on my 6. Sorry, this is supposed to be a 35, so it shouldn't need to pass me, but let's see. No bison today. Usually that's the bison herd just hanging out in there. It's like a farm, a bison farm or something. Closer. They're getting closer. Sorry, we'll lose them on this turn. Like disconcertingly smoky today. Still back there. I will say regarding the Sur Ron and this bike that if you are coming from a dirt bike and you're used to doing a dual sport action on the road or on the road and on the dirt stuff, this bike will not have enough power for you. I've had it for a little while, and on the road I can definitely see getting the 72 volt battery. I can't really justify it because it goes plenty fast enough, but I would honestly probably just get a real motorcycle. Spend the money, get something that's truly made for the road, because this thing's not really made for high speed stuff. So it's just not that stable. Well, y'all, thanks for tuning in for another motovlog. I definitely feel very amateur, but something that's been on my mind lately is in the realm of self-improvement is consistency, and I'm pretty bad at being consistent. And with these vlogs, I think I can, and how much I love to ride this thing, I think I can really be consistent with it, and hopefully gain a following, a fan base. I think the hardest is going to be the audio content. I'm just not a big talker myself. And all the motovlogs that I really enjoy watching aren't necessarily full of the rider blabbering the whole time. It's just enjoying watching them ride. But that's kind of the fun part. But it's so far it's been really easy to kind of talk and ride. I'm not just focused on talking. And it gives riding a little bit more purpose too, on top of it being really enjoyable, and I'm just able to share that. So I think I can keep this up. There's our cabin in the woods. Again, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out the content. If you like the video and enjoyed watching it, may as well leave a like. If you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button. And if you are really excited about it, you can hit that bell icon and be notified when I post an amateur motovlog video, and watch my progress and watch the evolution of Micah Stevens motovlogs. But anyway, you can remember to turn off the bike, and that concludes today's video. Thank you. Bye bye.